I don't know what you guys been doing with CreateSpace. There's been a lot of questions in the CreateSpace University, and a lot of them are the same things that I've been dealing with too. Like for example, when I was researching, I noticed all these journals that just had like a cover, like a picture only, and I didn't see any words on there. But what's up, Al? And so I try to do that myself. I just try to upload pictures, but man, I got rejected. And so I would go through there and I would try to edit it, but I kept getting rejected. And so I was looking in the comments, and that was a lot of some of the same things that were happening to other people that are happening to me. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to go through and put like the name of that journal on that book, or put it on the spine. I read that you can put it on the spine and it'll go through. So if you're having that problem, if you just want to put pictures on there, for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and write the name of the journal on the book just so it matches the title and stuff. And I know there's like a lot of ways that can be done, but I'm just gonna do that right now. I'm trying to think of what other things that people are having trouble with that I was looking at in the questions here. Let me find not the questions, but in the group that people were asking. Um, a lot of things, the ways that I've been doing that, I've been making my covers on Canva.com. And here's the one thing that I've been doing. I even saw somebody else do this on a video, but I made my cover, and then I uploaded it for my size that I made, and it was a little off, like it was into like the bleed line and everything. And so all I did was go back into Canva, scooted everything over, uploaded again, and then I was done. And I just used the normal default book cover box that came up that Canva uses. So I wasn't trying to get all crazy already. It was already there, it was already made, and so I just made it. And so that's what I've been using. So I'm just using the basic default, and then if you don't go, if your words are designed doesn't go all the way to and also if you don't go all the way to the very top, if you go leave like a half an inch on the top and a half an inch on the right side, you're going to be good. Because if you don't, it's going to, get cut off. And so if you're not worried about that, then, it's okay. But so I've been making sure I do that. Even on the bottom, I'm making sure I'm almost leaving like, maybe not half an inch, but like, quarter to a half an inch all around, like almost acting like there's a border on there. And so when it does upload, it comes up fine. So if you guys have any questions about CreateSpace, I'll try to answer them for you. As is, I'm still new. I'm still learning. I don't have no sales yet, but hey, I'm trying to learn it just as much as you guys are. And I see a lot of people taking the opportunity to learn it. So let me see what else is there. Let's see here. Trying to see all the questions. Oh, here's one that was asked last night. It says, does one need to use your name as author, or can it be a pen name or something else? You can. What I've been doing is I just came up with a name, like my initials and like publication. And so I saw that, or and I made sure to look it up like on Trademarkia, or look for it on Google to see if that comes up. But I didn't really find anything, so I went ahead and used it. But you can come up with a pen name. Just make sure nobody is like Google it and look it up. Trademarkia or USPTO, or just Google it and see if anybody's using that pen name. And if not, then go ahead and use it. But I really don't know all the laws on that. And where can Al says, man, this is exciting. I published my first journal last night. It went live today. Awesome, man. Yeah, I have like 10 live, and so I'm waiting for that first sale. Now I got to go through and edit all my, I don't know, like 20 that I messed up on. But it's I'm learning it, one at a time, and so we'll see what it says. Let's see if there's any more questions. Somebody said they only have 3 books up and they sold one already, so that's awesome. Someone asked, when I create a book on Canva, which pixel should I type in? The book is 6 by 9. Like I said, for me, I don't worry about that. I just use the default cover, and then when I'm uploading it, I actually use their own creator books, the templates there, because there's one in there. I think it's at the very end where you can just upload your own image. And so I just remove that image there's not an image on there. I just upload my own image and, and on the back of the book, I make it all black. I don't put any author picture or any author information. I just delete it all, and then it's done. And then Eric says, where can you get templates for CreateSpace? I get all mine from Tangent Templates. Let me see if I have the website here. See if I can find it. And this is actually the best place for it. I mean, you can make your own. You can make your own in. I saw some videos where you can make your own in Canva too. You can. I think but you can only make up to. I think it was 30 pages, and then you would have to find like a PDF, like smash up to get a builder or something to put all those 30 pages on there. But you can make it in Canva. I saw, a lot of people are making them in InDesign, like an Adobe program. That's what I used to make a newspaper in. I used to work for a newspaper and stuff. But if you want the simple way and the easiest way, buy this Tangent Templates, and she has like 40. What it is a generator. And so you say you want to make a journal, you select journal, you select the size. There's like 10 different sizes, and then you select how many pages you want. You just type it in, and then you push like create or download, and it'll create however big that document is. Say you want to do a 365-day book, you just push 365 days, it downloads the file for you. Then there you just upload it, and I love it. I think it's like $65 maybe, or 59, or it's somewhere between $50 and $60, but oh, it's so worth it. And I heard they're even going to be adding more to that, and more help. And they even give you that's Catherine Shelton, I believe is her name, and I've talked to her a few times. And she even has there's two options to purchase. I'm not for sure. Let me see here. Let me see if I can look at it real quick. Here. I don't know the two prices because I already bought it, so I'm not for sure. Oh, okay, yeah. The first option is just the templates, and the second option is the online course, which I think is like $300 or something. But you don't need that if you're just trying to do the books. And you know what? And another one I saw. Oh, people were making comic books, and there's a comic book option in there. There's tons of like notebook paper you can make for students going back to school. There's like knitting paper in there, or knitting things you can in there. There's grid paper. There's a ton of stuff in there that it's totally worth it for me, because I can make one, but they just take so long. I don't know, they've been taking me a while to do it if I really want to get it right. But these ones, they're made from Illustrator, so if you have Illustrator, you can manipulate them and you can change and add stuff. But I get errors when I want to do a full bleed. I don't know. See, I get these ones that are already from them, and then what I do is I just upload it. And then, because I think when you make it yourself, it does. When you want it 6 by 9, you almost have to make it a little bit bigger for the bleed, like 6.25, and then 9.25 or 9.5, and then you have to put it in a certain way. But when you get it from this place, they're already done. Actually, there's let me get you guys a free one right here. Let me see if I can find it. There is a free one that Kelly's offering. Let me find it for you guys. Sent it to a buddy of mine a while ago. let me see here. All right, let me see. I can find it for you guys. Kelly. It's from Kelly. Kelly Publish. She's the one that put out her. She has that over the shoulder. Actually, here's a couple of them. I'm gonna for you guys. Let me see here. Let me see. Sorry, guys. If you have any questions, just ask them, and we'll make sure we get to them and answer them. If I can't answer them, somebody can. We'll find somebody who can answer them. Let's see here. All right. Here's this one right here. This is the Kelly published, the one she put out today. And Catherine, I talked to her the other day. And actually, if you want it, Catherine's going to be on the Merch Money Girl. So make sure if you're not doing anything, watch that. So here, that's the one Kelly put out today. But then she also has like one that has a bunch of free ones on it too. Not free over the shoulder video, but she has a free 6x9 you can use on this one. And she also has a free Createspace checklist and tips, which I'm going to get that now. I never got that. So let's get that. And those the two products that I've bought from are Kelly and Catherine. Catherine owns the Tangent templates, and then Kelly is showing you like the actual like how to do it. You're watching her, upload, showing you how she uploads. And so let's see here. Yeah, it's just, that one is the same one. I don't know. This is the over the shoulder one. I don't know if you bought her course, that was different than this one. This one is the over the shoulder one. So, because I have her course too, and then I bought her over the shoulder one, just because it cut so much time out from the learning curve. So that's all. All right, let me go to the next question. Let me see here. All right, let's see here. Oh, someone asked this. Can you have multiple books with the same title? Example, blank journal, like blank journal, but just have different covers. And somebody said that you can do that, because that's what I was doing. I opened up a Google Doc, and I typed in like my a description, and then like some bullet points or keywords, and then that's what I was doing. I was just changing out the covers. And then so that's the one that ran out last week. Yeah, that first one I just posted. So yeah, you get that one if you haven't got that one yet. And so that's what you can do. You can just have something like a Google Doc sheet open when you're doing that. You can copy and paste, but just make sure to change your variations, change your keywords around just a little bit. But to make it like a faster process, like a more of like a streamlined process, I would suggest doing that. I would suggest having a Google Doc sheet open, and then something where you can go and copy and paste. And it almost works like Merch Buddy. I know hopefully we can get something like that for Createspace, where we can just copy and paste or use short keys, or have our own descriptions, and maybe we can just stay in our certain little niche here, and or at a time, and where we're uploading only like certain type of books, and it'll go faster that way, I believe. So hopefully that's what will happen with that. Let me hear here. Let me see what somebody else says. All right, let me go on to another question. These are all from Createspace University. So if if you're not a part of that group, go make sure you go join that group. Here for Createspace, what are the recommended distribution channels? I know if you do Amazon in Europe, it's it's a certain price, like the royalty that you get. I know, but if you add some of the other ones, it lowers your royalty. So some of them, I haven't been adding the other ones. I just been leaving it for just Amazon and the US and the Europe one. And I don't know if that's correct or if I should be doing that right. So most of my prices, what I've been told is that the format that it tells you to upload is the default is 6x9. And so I asked a few people. I asked Kelly. I asked another guy that does it, has like 33,000 books up. I said, what's your most popular book size, and what's your most popular pages that sell, and what's your most popular price? All right, so I'm gonna give this to you guys. 6x9 is the size, okay, and then 100 to 120 pages is the pages, and then $6.99, and people are saying like that's like the perfect price, and so for what they've been selling. So, 100 pages is 50 sheets, I believe, paper. This is a sheet right here. 1, 2, so 50 of, it'll be 50 of these, but it'll be, a total of 100 pages, So that's another question I even had, so that's another question. Let me see if there's any more questions we can go through and talk about. Oh, somebody was asking about processing. How long does that take? That's been taking me probably like a day, maybe. So if I publish them today, tomorrow, usually I can go in and go do the digital proof. And I probably am gonna buy one of my books just so I can look at it and just kind of see, see what it looks like. But yeah, that's one thing that we could do. Let me see here. It takes me about 3.5 minutes from start to finish to upload a book on Createspace. Yeah, there you go. You got your process down. Go through and make them. All right, let me see here. Someone asked if they could use Make Merch to make their journals, and yeah, you can. I mean, you just make your books. I mean, if you have any software program that you have, yeah, you can make your designs on there. That's no problem. Go ahead and make them on there. I mean, and then if you do Canva, I think Canva is the easiest. Canva, you can upload your work, and then when you move it, when you have that book cover size, it's already there, the book cover size, and then it just automatically like almost formats it into that little space of the book. So it works out for me. So you don't have to go in and try to resize it yourself. It takes your document that you've uploaded, your picture, and automatically kind of formats it to that book. So, all right, let me see here. Here's a good question. Somebody asked, with t-shirts, we're looking sometimes under 300 or better for BSR, the best selling rank. What is the BCR we should be happy enough with low content books? And actually, what they were saying, what this guy answered was that you shouldn't pay any mind to the rank, and but you should just pretty much look at your competition. So if you're going to put up a journal over praying, look at the competition. How many are there? 10,000. Maybe that's something you need to stay away from. But maybe you want to put a journal up about anxiety, and there's only 400 books. Okay, maybe you have a better chance of your book selling, your book getting seen. Let's see here. Question: have you figured out how to complete a book from start to finish on your phone yet? No. You know what? I tried to do it on my phone, but you have to have Flash, and because that program Createspace uses Flash, and so it wasn't working on my phone. So, if I can find a way to do it on my phone, I will do it on my phone, and I'll share that how to do that on my phone. Hopefully that'll come out, but I don't mind making them on the computer. It says, yeah, you need Flash, just like what Nana said. So let me see here. Let me find the next question. So Nate says, if you ever want to find your book or any other, here's a great site to use, and it was bookfinderforyou.com. And then I guess you just type in your ISBN. But all I've been doing is I'll get my ISBN, and I called it an ASIN the other day. I didn't mean to. It's an ISBN, and I went and typed it in just in Amazon, and my book came up. No problem. Let me see here. That's that's all the questions that are I can see right now that have been asked like in the last few days. But if you have any more questions, we'll try to answer them for you. And I'm getting other people's answers too that have been doing this for a while that are. So I want to thank Jake and Kelly and Darren and all these people for answering all the questions that have been going on in the group and stuff. And so we have over 300 people in the group so far, and so everybody's just learning from each other. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and go put them on there, and somebody will try to answer them. And also there's another group. It's called let me tell you, because it's Catherine's group, and it's called Amazon Createspace KDP Kindle. It's called KDP Kindle Direct and Self Publishing for Fun and Profit, and it's by Catherine Shelton. And so make sure you check her out tonight. She's going to be on the Merch Money Girls tonight with Helen Kinson. And make sure you go check that out. And hopefully you guys can answer. Maybe you can leave some questions in the comments or in a post over there, and maybe they can get asked tonight, and they can be asked by Catherine. Hopefully one day soon, I'll ask Catherine if she can come on this show and we can talk to her with some questions. But that's all I have for today. And I hope I'm going to do a little merch. I'm going to do a merch video here in a few minutes. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, have a good day. All right, bye.